Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about Chicken Cock's new approach for its Louisville tasting room. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Justine Mays, and Katie Joyce.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, hello.
Hey, so we're going to be talking about Chicken Cock rebranding its Louisville tasting room. We'll talk a little bit about what it was, and then we'll talk about what it's going to be, but we'll get to that after the break. For right now, Justine said there's something she want to talk about. What is that, Justine?
Yeah, so today in the shop, Steve had a couple of fanboys come in.
Yeah.
And his videos that he posts on the YouTube is what brought them in.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
The YouTube's taken off.
Yeah, like they are newer to bourbon. I think the one guy said that he's been in it for about a year now.
Yeah.
So they are newer, but they're like, they come in and the one guy was like, "You're Steve Akeley." And he's like, "Yep, I am." And they're
he is an easy guy to find.
That's true.
Oh yeah. They said that the reason why they came in is from his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So tell me about these fanboys. Like, what was their demographic?
They were young, right?
Yeah,
I had ID them.
Yeah,
both.
he ID'd them. They were like 25.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're babies. You've got babies in the place.
Yeah, that's weird to think about, right? Because I don't know that I was watching any 58-year. Well, we didn't really have videos like that, but so it doesn't really apply. But I don't think I would have been too interested in what a 58-year-old had to say when I was 25. I don't think.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when they came in, first of all, did they buy anything?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And did they have questions for you about the podcast?
Not as much about that.
Yeah, they didn't
Just
really,
about the bourbon?
Yeah, about the bourbon and
But did they have good questions, though?
Well, they had good new people to whiskey questions. Justine said when they left, I was like, "Yeah, that's cute." Newbies are so cute.
I said, "Newbies to bourbon are so cute."
Yeah.
What kind of questions were they asking?
So they were telling stories again. And again, I don't shit on anybody's parade, but they're talked about how they are blown away. They tried this thing called I don't know if you guys have heard of Angel's Envy, and
that's a really good date.
Bless their hearts, they're adorable.
It's a gateway, man. It's a gateway. It tastes like pancakes.
I'm not making fun. We all start with things that are different than what we get. But he talked about too. The one guy's into Dungeons and Dragons, and
there's nothing wrong with that. That's
I love that.
New Holland Brewing has a
Dungeons, I guess.
Dragon's Milk bourbon or something like that. So they drove one day they got together, drove all the way to Michigan so they could get that just to try it and stuff like that, just because they loved it.
There are multiple Critical Role releases of whiskey as well. That's like a big Dungeons and Dragons entire thing as well.
Yeah. So
they're both
it's the lens of two people, just two buddies just getting into this, and so I don't say bad things, even though neither of those would be for me. I'm not going to be like, oh, that's terrible. You guys don't know what you're talking.
It's their
journey.
I'm like,
yeah, that's cool because it's a journey. They're early on in the journey. No,
that's so exciting that you got to be part of their journey here.
No, it's awesome.
That's really
that's cool.
I feel like do you think they'd be candidates to be like on a YouTube show with you to like get in more people similar to them? And so like discussing some of the questions that they asked when they came in the shop, some of the things that like interested them, that this could be a whole new demographic to reach out to as well. And I think YouTube is a fantastic place to do it. I think that's what the young kids are watching. So
true.
Yeah.
No, so I love that they're just like little babies and like you get to educate them. But like what they do? They go back and tell their friends. Their friends that didn't them, they go tell everybody. So I kind of love this for you and them. It's great.
So are they listening to the podcast or are they just watching the YouTube
stuff is what they like. So maybe they'll transfer over to that.
Because I'm just trying to figure out how we can get one of them to go up to McNews to fix her tire.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so post a clip of this tonight to YouTube that they see it. And then I want them to reach out about filming a YouTube with you. But at first, before they do that, they need to go up to Muncie, Indiana to fix McNew's tire.
That's the task.
And then they can be on the YouTube with you filming a show.
You get on Steve's YouTube, you need to fix my tire first. That's
a common prerequisite requirement here at the ABV Network.
Absolutely.
Yes. Right. So
well, and the one guy did ask for your email so he could ask you follow-up questions.
Yes, yeah. So
you could send him.
I think it would be great to videotape in YouTube posts a little interview with them.
I love that idea.
No, I think that would be cute.
If he reaches out to me, I'll get him on Zoom, and we'll do a video. So
I feel like but this could also be a good story of like the power of social media. We could post some of this to YouTube, asking them for them to reach out to show like the reach of you just put it out there and then the internet finds them and they come back.
It is cool to me that and again, talking generations here, Gen Z could come in. And again, I'm 58 years old. I'm an old guy, and we have a nice conversation. And it's cool that bourbon helps you tear down barriers. You think, well, I have nothing in common with these guys. Why would I even talk to them? Yeah, we do have stuff in common. So, and it starts out with the love of whiskey, and then you go from there. So it's cool.
But they were also like eager to like learn.
Yeah.
Like they were, you know what I mean? Just like the questions and like he was explaining the difference between column still and pot still.
Yeah, they want to know all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and they were just very like receptive and polite and
that's really cool.
Yeah,
good guys for sure. Yeah.
The newbies.
Because I almost want Darren. When Darren started coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see their interaction with Darren because they'd be of that age group. They're 25, and Darren just turned 27, so they're of the same age group. So yeah,
they're just babies.
Yeah.
But Darren's already like an orangutan dad. I've already decided he's Punch's dad. Darren is a father.
Darren is an old soul. I'll give you that. So yes, he.
You say Darren's a bottom?
Oh.
No, he's a father. He's Punch's father.
Wow.
I've decided that Monkey is his son, and he has no other choice to accept that. But
yeah, that makes way more sense.
That's good.
It was funny. Darren called himself old yesterday.
Oh,
like, I'm old, and I was like, dude, I'm old enough to be your mother. You're not old. You're a baby.
There you go.
I hadn't even hit my peak yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see that, but on that note, guess what, gang? It's going to be time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's see who's most ready.
That was my cork pop.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was going to go McNew. She's still looking, but KK seems ready. Katie, KK, what do you got?
This is Pacific Flyaway.
Okay.
And it's a glass cork, so.
Those are tough.
Pop.
Are they all glass cork?
Yeah, they're glass.
I just wanted to get it out of the way so I could start drinking.
This one's not a glass cork, but mostly there. All right. Next up is going to be Katie.
I have Chicken Cock Private Cask. This was a bottle I purchased at the last Bourbon Palooza in Bardstown. I visited Chicken Cock and rode the rooster out front at 10 a.m.
Okay. All right. Want to ride the rooster? Hey now. All right.
There.
Good. Not great, but good. McNew, you're next.
I have some Castle and Key. Not going to do shit.
Nothing at all. Katie has the lead. Justine's next.
I have a little bottle of Elijah Craig.
Okay.
A little baby bottle.
Little baby bottle. Okay. All right.
With a little baby pop.
Yeah. I think Katie still has the lead. I've got Old Granddad here.
Nice.
What's we got here? This is the 7-year-old bottle of Bond. Darn, I thought that might actually be good, but it was not anything spectacular. It was just so. So Katie wins. So cheers to Katie.
Cheers, Katie.
Woo! Cheers to me.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Chicken Cock going through this rebranding. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Hi, this is Rick Brenner, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Shouldn't it be the legend?
Maybe.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Chicken Cock rebranding its Louisville tasting room.
Yes, we are. So if you've been, like Katie was, to the Bardstown, this has nothing to do with that. That one's staying the same. But Kathy, tell us a little bit about some of the changes that are going to be happening at the new Chicken Cock.
So the first thing is, I want to ask a question. So they already had a tasting room and they're changing it in Louisville?
Yes.
Okay. Because I haven't been to the Louisville one, but I too have been to Bardstown.
Okay.
So that was my first question. So what they've done is they're going to go more like speakeasy.
Mm-hmm.
The circa 1856 experience in Louisville, they want to create a space that celebrates the spirit of a classic speakeasy culture while giving guests a fresh way to experience chicken cock whiskey through thoughtfully crafted cocktails, events, and community gatherings.
That sounds
That
fun.
just sounds fun.
No.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love that?
Right. Right.
They have some events. Unfortunately, when the show airs, most of these events will have passed.
Okay. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be looking at the upcoming events as you listen to this and see what's going on.
Because they will be doing more.
Yes.
And I think that's the exciting part about Whiskey Row and Louisville and what they're doing with these extra tasting rooms is that people are successfully creating spaces, and the competition is driving everything up.
Yeah, for sure. There's so much to do. It's so much fun. So
I feel like that should be on the Millionaires Weekend tour.
oh, the chicken cocktail? It should be. I agree. So we can do that. What else do we think about this?
I do feel like regardless, we need pictures from someone who's near it with the bards of a Bourbon Palooza events. They need to just go in and take pictures to show to the rest of us.
Yeah.
We know what it looks like.
He'll be in Louisville, so.
I'm bummed that we didn't do the chicken cock one last year to ride the rooster with
Katie? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably go there next weekend.
While we're in Bardstown?
Yeah. Even though there's not
Field trip.
Make our own event. Sure. That's the only way they're going to learn if we do our own events. So
I do love that this is a cocktail based, like they have a lot of cocktails involved.
Right.
It's not just a tasting room where you go in and taste.
Agreed.
It's an experience. So you're going to get cocktails. It's going to have a speakeasy vibe.
Yep.
This is
And
going to
honestly,
be
that's way
hangout.
more enjoyable for me that you can get pours of something anywhere and they're usually not giving you super interesting things at the places where you go into the tasting bar necessarily, unless you're like at the ABV Barrel Shop. Then it's a great tasting bar. But otherwise, it's a little bit disappointing. And so going somewhere where they've actually created cocktails, which is something that I don't necessarily want to put in the effort for at home, and I don't necessarily have the skills for either in a lot of cases. So like that makes it fun again for me. And I absolutely love a speakeasy vibe anywhere. And so I think it's really smart in the area they're in to capitalize on like that kind of experience.
No, yep. I 100% agree. Like when I'm out, like I want a cocktail. I want a good cocktail. I want something for me. I want somebody, I can make them at home, but you're going to make it better for me. I want a cocktail when I'm out.
Yes.
And I can get pours, of course. Like, I mean, I like bourbon. I love bourbon, but like, I don't always just want to get a pour. Like getting a good cocktail. Like I like that they're going on.
I do too. Because we're drinking good whiskey all the time. There's
right. Yes. We have whatever pours we want at home. So,
and then too, the other thing is we all have the exact same experience. If we go to a place that just gives us pours there, we're going to have all different cocktails and we might be some sharing. Hey, you got to taste this. I think it's not the best one. No, you got to taste mine because this. That's the fun of getting a great cocktail place.
Yeah, so I love that, and people might think it's gross, but like if I'm with like a good friend or whoever, you guys, I'd be like, "Hey, taste this; it's so good!" Like, I
absolutely
cocktail with people. Like,
I agree.
One of the best experiences when John and I each order a cocktail and we take a few drinks of it, and then we're like, hey, do you want to taste this? And we share and we taste. And we're like, oh, I like yours better. Well, I like yours better. And then so we've had a few drinks of the one we ordered, and then we try each other's, realize we actually like the other one better mutually, and then get to enjoy the rest of the cocktail that way.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. I love sharing a cocktail with somebody. That's it. Like,
yep.
Yeah, very cool.
Perfect.
There you go.
I have very high hopes for them.
I do too.
Yeah.
We'll have to check it out when we're there and see what we think. We'll put them on the list.
They better actually do speakeasy vibes. If it's just like they have a few decorations on the wall and they're like, it's a speakeasy vibe, I'm going to be a little disappointed.
The wall and called it a day. Go fuck yourselves.
Dimly lit.
Yeah, dimly lit, secret entrance, all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
secret entrances are the best.
Yep. So there you go. On that note, we're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Katie, we'll start with you. Where can people?
You can find me overly excited for a secret entrance here. And over on Instagram at Katie Proof.
All right, Kathy.
You can find me finally figuring out what was so funny 10 minutes later and on Instagram at KK Castrate.
All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
Okay. Sorry.
With a hiccup.
Hold your breath.
Oh, she's trying. All right. For me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media. ABVnetwork.com is where we put our content. ABVBarrelShop.com is where you find the greatest whiskey in the world. And it's also a place you can come and visit in St. Louis, so come by and see me. And then check out Bourbon Sasquatch on YouTube. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.